My aunt charged parents for my free bicycle camp. The city auditor attended the final lesson. I am Caleb, a 34-year-old bicycle mechanic in a river town where children ride almost everywhere. For years, I fixed donated bicycles behind my shop for families who needed them. Last spring, the city funded a free Saturday camp on repairs and road safety. Businesses donated helmets, patch kits, lights, and lunches for 4 weekends. I only needed someone organized to manage registration while I taught. My Aunt Paula volunteered before I even asked. Paula called my shop a hobby with a cash register. Still, she loved committees, spreadsheets, and being thanked in public. She promised, "You handle the bicycles. I will make the parents feel welcome." I gave her the free registration form and a list of 30 available spaces. The first 2 Saturdays were full, and everything seemed normal. Paula handed me neat attendance sheets, while parents dropped off smiling children with helmets under their arms. Then a father named Andre visited my shop on a Tuesday afternoon. He asked whether he could pay the remaining equipment deposit in cash. I told him there had never been a deposit. Andre looked embarrassed and showed me the confirmation message on his phone. It used my camp logo and required $65 before a child's place was guaranteed. The payment button led to Paula's personal account. She had also written that refunds were impossible because I ordered custom equipment for every student. Nothing in that message was true. I called 3 other parents from the attendance list. All 3 had paid, and 2 said Paula warned them not to bother me about money. That evening, I placed the messages beside Paula's registration sheets on her kitchen table. She barely looked at them. "People value things more when they pay," she said. I reminded her the city grant required the camp to be free. She said the fee covered her time and some expenses the donations had missed. When I asked which expenses, she finally admitted using part of the money for her son Liam's tournament hotel. Then she told me to be grateful because the camp looked successful. I asked her to refund every parent before the final Saturday. Paula refused and warned me that exposing her would make the whole family look dishonest. The next morning, I called Mara, the city recreation coordinator who had approved the grant. I expected her to cancel the last lesson. Instead, she said the city auditor was already scheduled to observe it as part of a routine grant review. Mara asked me to preserve the messages and say nothing publicly until they arrived. On Saturday, Paula came wearing a new camp shirt and carrying a speech she planned to give the parents. Auditor Sienna Cho arrived quietly with a clipboard and began checking consent forms against the city's free roster. Within minutes, parents were showing her receipts that did not appear in the grant records. Paula called the payments voluntary donations. Sienna read the words, "required equipment deposit," aloud, and asked why the money entered a personal account. The room went very still. The payment report showed 41 charges, including children who never received a place. Sienna removed Paula from the volunteer list and helped each parent file a documented refund request. The remaining balance was returned quickly. Paula had to repay the amount she had already spent under a written plan with the city. She later told our family group that I had humiliated her over a misunderstanding. I posted one sentence beneath it. The camp was free, and the receipt said otherwise. No one argued after Andre shared his confirmation message. This summer, registration runs through the city website, and the camp filled before my shop opened that morning. Paula asked whether one mistake meant she could never help again. I said she could donate a helmet anonymously, but she would not handle names or money. She declined. The camp stayed free. Paula's registration table stayed empty.